We are live. Good. Okay, so today we're talking about the Logan trailer, which I already talked about. So I'll talk about Deadpool 2 news. Oh, whoops, I gotta edit the title. Deadpool 2 news. Lando got confirmed for the Han Solo movie. What's up, everyone in the chat? Lando got confirmed for the Han Solo movie. Plus, we got the casting for that. We got a new Assassin's Creed trailer. And was there anything else? I don't know. We'll see. First off, what are you guys' thoughts on the Logan trailer? Since I already gave my thoughts on video. What are you guys' thoughts on
Go
it?
ahead, Ant. You go first.
Well, that's because
Subject.
James is currently watching it right now, so he doesn't know what to say. Uh, I thought it was good. I thought the tone was really well.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
X-23.
I thought the music said it perfectly. If you don't see Wolverine pop out his claws, you wouldn't and you did it and you weren't told it was an X-Men or a Wolverine movie. You wouldn't know it's a Wolverine movie because there's nothing that shows you that it's an X-Men movie or it's a superhero movie.
Which
The
I
only thing that
liked.
tells you that is the only thing that tells you that it's the claws popping out. So I thought it was interesting how that happened, how the world looks. I'm just scared the movie's gonna be focused too much on setting up X-23 and about her story instead of about giving us all about Logan the last
Has it
movie.
actually been confirmed that's X-23?
Yes.
I mean, come on,
You can see it
Jane,
from the
yes.
trailer. You see her claws pop out and
Yeah.
everything.
So
But
I'm
the
just
thing
scared
was,
they're gonna focus too much on her.
Ian had the
That's
exact same thing happen during this trailer that happened to him during the Rogue One trailer. First Rogue One trailer, Ian hated it when it came out, thought it was awful. Then he couldn't stop watching it and loved the trailer. Same exact thing happened with the Logan trailer. He
I don't
hated
love
it when
this
it first
trailer.
came
I
out.
like it. I don't love this trailer.
Uh-huh. You hate it, and it's like there's hardly any X-23 in it, though. I don't know why you're so scared of X-23.
Because the
I think
whole
X-23 is
story's
a pointless
revolving around her.
character, but it's not.
The whole story's revolving around her.
Is the movie
Oh.
called X-23 or Logan?
I mean,
Who's predominantly in the trailer?
There's also a
Logan.
movie called.
Pretty sure it's
There's
called
also,
Logan unless I didn't learn how to
Yeah,
read.
exactly.
there was also a movie called Batman vs Superman where it was all about one character in the title.
That's
So
true. But this isn't DC, is it? This is Fox. Fox honestly has not let us down the past couple of years.
I
Since
don't know.
First
The past couple
Class,
movies
like
have
Days
been
of
pretty
Future
good.
Past was a little disappointing, and Wolverine was.
I'm
But
just
honestly,
scared that it'll be about her. It looks
Of course,
good
the
though,
last
so I hope it's
solo
good.
Wolverine movie they did was pretty bad.
the
Or
director's
uh,
cut was good.
pretty bad.
The
The
director's
actual
cut
movie
was
was
good.
alright.
That yeah, the actual movie itself wasn't too
I
great,
don't
but
like the
director's
fact
cut
that
was
we
good.
never got to see Wolverine go full like beast mode with his healing power. Because now it's like the coward's way out for me. It's his healing factor's bad. He'd easily beat. No, I want to see Wolverine healing factor completely fine and him just tearing up dudes, like him getting shot and just healing as he's going. I don't
We
want
saw
to see
that in
this.
X-Men Apocalypse.
Not
Yeah,
really.
you did.
Yeah,
Once
we
when they
did. We got.
Oh
granted,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
What are
yeah.
you talking about?
I thought you said Days of Future Past. Yeah, Apocalypse. You saw it for a little bit, but I want a whole movie of that. So
I would too. The problem is, like, then you gotta figure, like,
they
you gotta
already
realize
said screw the
people,
timeline, so it doesn't
people who
matter.
make comic book movies are morons. That's what you have to realize. They don't know. Just look at people who write the Flash show. They make Flash a complete retard because he's so powerful. They don't know how to deal with it. Same thing would happen with Wolverine. That's why Bryan Singer, for no reason at all, made Logan get like knocked out by one bullet to the head. It made no sense in X2 why he did that.
It's
He even
because they
said
didn't know
later
how
it
to
didn't make
take
any
him out of
sense.
the picture.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Because people who make comic book movies are morons. Like I said, and that he even said later on that he had that he just did that to get Wolverine out because you needed like the fire dude to go crazy, and that was the whole
Fire.
reason he did it because it made no sense.
So
Fire, dude.
But
Pyro.
yeah, I think we're gonna get the actual Wolverine we've been waiting for in this. I can't wait. He
Sure
looks
hope
like
so.
he's
Looks
gonna
like,
go ham.
one of the
I
scenes
hope it's
when
all
he's-
about him and he gets a good death like they're going to do.
when he's like in the bathroom over the sink or whatever it is. It looks like he's all bloodied up.
Yeah, he
Really,
looks-
James? Is it because the blood's on his hands? Is that what made you think he's all
James,
bloodied up?
you should do trailer Easter egg videos. In this scene, Logan looks bloody. Maybe he fought a few guys. Who knows? Nothing confirmed yet.
These could be spoilers.
Or he hurt himself.
I see what you did.
But yeah, that trailer is possibly my favorite comic book movie. Trailer. It
Because of the
looks
song.
awesome.
So, James, what were your thoughts on the trailer?
Yeah, since you just watched it.
I only watched a little bit of it and I stopped. I've
It's
seen
been
it.
5 minutes since we started
seen
streaming.
it.
The trailer is like.
I've
Okay,
seen it
what'd you
before.
think of the trailer?
I liked it. I want to know when it takes place in the future, though.
that's-
Also, they don't really show too much about the movie in it. It's kind of like just random scenes put together
Which I
with
like,
Professor
though.
X and Logan talking. Like, you honestly don't know what the movie's about.
Which I'm
Yeah, you
happy
do.
about.
It's about him getting forced to protect X-23, and then it's about him protecting X-23, and it's going to be about him sacrificing himself to stop whatever those, what the Reavers are
Yes, the
doing.
Reavers.
That's how it's going to go.
I
And
know
somewhere in there,
Hey,
Patrick Stewart
Caden's
dies.
here.
Oh,
the
finally,
Reavers.
the Bandhammer's here. Let's
Pretty
go.
sure the Reavers are after Wolverine to kill him because
No, they're after her. You see, they're going after her to put her back in the collar because she gets away. She's like their experiment. You see them put her back in like the collar like this. So
Still, my thing from the trailer is, I said this before in like other stuff, is the fact that there's some things that translate from the page to the screen well, and some that don't. Uh, this her like a 10-year-old girl taking down these grown men. It's the same thing I had the problem with the fact that I don't want to see Robin taking down these guys. Like I don't want to see a 10-year-old Damian Wayne fighting grown men because it doesn't translate well to the screen. Same with this. I don't want to see X-23 fighting these big dudes because it'll look silly. Kind of like how dodging bullets does. Like in Arrow and Daredevil, it looks so stupid. On the page, it works seeing superheroes dodge bullets, but it looks really stupid on the screen. And that's why Daredevil stopped. Arrow still
Yeah.
does it, and it still looks stupid. Same
I
thing with
agree
this. Like,
there.
and there's a
It'd be
reason
kind of
that
weird.
Robin wasn't 10 years old in the '60s series because it would look stupid.
damn.
Even though that show was
Kaden.
what's it called? Even though that show was so campy, they
Did
knew
you
it
just
would
see
look
what Kaden
stupid.
said in the chat? Oh
What?
man,
You haven't gone
you
down
roasted
forever.
you. Wow, Kaden, you
Oh.
go ban yourself, man. That's so mean.
We haven't talked about Deadpool 2 yet. We're still on Logan.
No, I don't. I like the trailer. It looks good. I'm just scared that it's gonna be too much about X-23.
Hey, Caden's the one that disliked this video too.
I don't.
Hey, Danny's here. What's up?
I just don't. I don't want it to be about her. Like you said, it doesn't look good. Like that one scene of her taking down those Reavers
Also,
or
she's
whatever.
fighting Wolverine in one scene, which is weird. Because in one scene, you see him block her claws, and that's what I'm a little worried about.
I'm just scared we're gonna have
She's
a bunch
like
of this.
12-year-old girl. I don't think she should be able to take down anyone.
Exactly,
Exactly.
but they're going to do this
That's my thing,
because
though. Like, on the page, a
No.
mutant girl with Wolverine's powers taking down people, it works. But on the screen, it just looks stupid.
No, I could see maybe her take down one or two people in the movie, but if they try to make
Sup,
it be like
Flish?
a horde of like
she's
Reavers,
taking
after
down
her-
like she's taking
takes
down like
them all
3
down.
people in the trailer, like in like one move. It looks stupid.
Again, like
So,
I said,
I'm-
there's things that translate from the page to the screen well, and things that don't.
because she's a clone of Wolverine basically.
Yeah, she is.
So I could
I
see
don't
her
know.
take down people because she does have the healing factor. She has her.
She's
animated
10 years
stuff.
old.
11 from Stranger Things was using the Force, dude. She wasn't going up and physically fighting people. There's a
Yeah.
big difference there.
Who said
The
that?
trailer was amazing. It's possibly my
uh,
favorite comic movie
Yeah,
trailer.
11 got balanced out because she passed out half the time. She didn't eat waffles. So, I mean,
No,
and
11
then
worked 'cause she's like using the Force. Just like
And then
Yoda
she-
looks stupid when he's fighting Dooku. That fight
Yeah.
looked retarded. Every time I say that,
It's
someone's
like-
like, how else do you expect him to fight? I expect him not to fight, like we saw when he was training Luke. He was saying that like fighting didn't really matter. It was all about
Supposed
the
to
Force
sit
and all
on the
that.
back of Anakin and swing his lightsaber too.
That would have been cool.
I agree. If you're gonna have X-23 in the movie, she should be older to make it not look as stupid.
Agreed, yeah.
But well, Danny, if you're getting Stranger Things spoilers because you haven't watched it yet, that's your own fault, buddy.
We're
I'm
not
sorry.
gonna spoil it. We're not talking about Stranger Things here.
I
someone
heard you
just said
said
something in
something
the
that's a spoiler. But uh, like she should be older because it does look really stupid. Like when she's
Put
fighting
Light
them.
again. That Batman
like-
Superman trailer 2 is so bad.
I just want I just want a movie of Wolverine just kicking butt, not having to worry about things. But now I know I feel like I know how the movie's gonna go down, and I don't want it to be all about her and stuff. I want this all to be about Logan. That's what I'm really
you know
scared
the
of.
movie's gonna go down. You know everything's gonna happen.
I just
Please
hope the
enlighten me.
Wolverine's in the movie.
I know that outline.
This is the one scene where he stabs
Professor
guys.
X is gonna come to him with the girl, be like, "You need to protect her."
Okay,
He
the
doesn't
trailer
wanna do
showed that, so you're telling us what the trailer knew. Great
He didn't want to
analysis.
do it. Then they're gonna
Again,
come
great
take her.
analysis.
He's gonna stop it, and then he's going to sacrifice himself to stop whatever projects they're doing on our kids or whatever they are, the androids or whatever they are. He's going to or clones. He's gonna sacrifice himself to stop it. Like
Wow, you told us nothing that the trailer didn't already tell us. Good job, though.
I don't
Okay.
want that. I don't want it. That makes it about her, not about him.
You just never mind. You realize none of this would happen without him. How is this about her? She's a clone of him. Without him, none of this happens. If it's about
Because
her, that means
he's having to protect her. He's having to fight for her.
What's wrong? How's okay? So the movie's not about him, but it's about her because he's protecting her. And what? James, are you seeing what Ian's seeing?
It's more about her than it should be.
I'm getting a little confused. Yeah,
I want the last Wolverine film to be all
Ian's
about
room has
Wolverine.
awful lighting because if I stream from I'm streaming from his PC because if I stream from my laptop, the stream will die. My laptop will die. So I have to stream from Ian's room where the lighting is absolutely terrible.
But
Okay, James, what do you
Yep.
do you agree with Ian on the Logan trailer? Do you think it's all about her and the movie's actually called X-Men
I
3,
didn't
not
say it was
Logan?
all about her. I said it's more about her than it should be.
No, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be all about Wolverine.
Exactly.
Okay.
What look?
think
No,
Okay.
X-23 is gonna be a big part in it, but I don't think she.
Maybe the villain will be as good as the samurai in the last movie.
Hey, the son was actually really good in the last movie. They should have made him the villain instead of the Silver Samurai.
I really hope Mystique is on the X-Men films too, because I hate that. I hate Mystique because they make her so OP because of Jennifer Lawrence playing
Well,
her.
Jennifer Lawrence doesn't want to play her anymore. I love that though that every comic book actor comes out and is like, I don't want to play this character anymore. Then the studio gets to them, they're like, I want to play the character forever and ever because the studio told me if I say I don't want to, they know that my character's gonna die. Like
Yeah.
happened with Captain America. He's like, I don't want to play Captain America anymore. And then Marvel's like, shut up. Everyone knows Cap's gonna die now. He's like, I want to play Captain America forever now. Same thing
She
happened
was-
with Mystique.
She was decent in First Class.
Do you
She wasn't
realize
like,
that if Hugh Jackman ever wants to come back to play Wolverine, they can still do it. It'll just take place before this movie.
Yeah, that's
I
the
really
thing. He
ho-
can do it whenever.
he stopped. I don't think they told him to stop. I think he decided it was over. He said it was too much on his body to keep doing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, but
So
after X-Men and after Days of
He's
Future
what, like
Past,
50 years old?
he's something like that.
yeah, he's close. He's old.
After Days of Future Past, he's saying he wanted to do like he wanted to keep playing Wolverine until the fans didn't want him anymore. But then that didn't happen, obviously. Okay, now on to the Deadpool 2 news. Deadpool 2, apparently there's creative differences between Tim Miller and Ryan Reynolds. Tim Miller being the director of the first Deadpool, and I don't. This sucks, but at least it's Tim Miller leaving and not the writers. That's how I like to look at it. But my thing is like, Tim Miller was handpicked by Ryan Reynolds to be the director, so I don't get what creative differences they're having right now. The rumors are that like they didn't agree on tone, which I don't get why you wouldn't have the exact same tone as the first one, and the fact that they wanted like two different people for Cable. So
All right, so here's what the report says. According to the Wrap, the pair parted ways because
The
Miller
Wrap.
wanted the second, because Miller wanted the second film to be more stylized, while Reynolds wanted to keep a more raunchy, fourth wall breaking comedy approach to the first film had such success with. Their conflict reportedly came to a head with the rumor casting of Kyle Chandler as Cable. Chandler was Miller's choice, but Reynolds didn't want him for the part, and the studio ended up signing with the star partially because he renegotiated his contract includes casting approval.
what Kyle Chandler? I don't know why they wanted. I mean, Kyle Chandler's
That's
not
who
a
Mi-
bad pick. But
That's who Miller wanted.
I don't know
and that's
why he
it,
wanted
and
him. He's
Reynolds
not a
didn't
bad
want
pick, but he's definitely not my first pick.
So in other words, Miller wanted to be more, I guess, stylized, a little more, I guess, better looking, and Reynolds wanted to keep like the same exact
Stylized
thing.
is the most like broad term that you could use.
That's what the
I want it
report
to be more
says.
stylized. What does that mean?
I don't know.
More style.
That's what they said.
Yeah, that's the thing though. That's the Wrap. The Wrap. This is the first time they're actually making a prediction because every other time it's the most predictable stuff ever. Like Superman's gonna have a sequel of Man of Steel. It's like, oh, you don't say. All their predictions are awful, but this one, who knows? Help in the chat was what's the argument in the chat? Deathstroke should have his own solo film. Agreed. I don't see a. I
What's the
don't
argument?
see anything in the chat. Okay, the volume fading in and out. Is that happening for everyone? Okay,
I don't
so
know.
it's fine now. Okay, what are your guys' thoughts on the whole Deadpool situation? Star Wars director.
I don't like it at all.
Explosions everywhere.
I think it shows that it's becoming more about money and it's not like the thing that made Deadpool so great was it was like a group of like 4 people that really wanted Deadpool to succeed, that were all together, that were really working on their differences, and they wanted to make it. Now that Deadpool blew up and made all this money, and there's so much potential to make another one, all this more money,
I
that
don't really
people.
think they need him though. Anyways, this is like Ryan Reynolds' baby. It's
Yeah,
not.
and they got
It's
the.
Tim Miller's as well. Like, don't act
Well,
like
he
Tim
was
Miller didn't have a
chosen by
big part
Ryan
of
Reynolds.
this.
To be fair, though.
Yeah, this is basically Ryan Reynolds' character. As long as he stays with it, he'll
How
have
many good movies has Ryan Reynolds done?
Deadpool.
How many good movies is that? How many? You want to tell me how many that is, James?
Deadpool, and apparently he had one good movie where he was like buried the entire time.
It's a Buried. That was the name of the movie.
It was. I think it might have been called Buried.
So you can't act like you. I mean, he did great, but he also had great screenwriting because they said most of the
The
jokes were
writers
not
are back.
improv. Yeah, but Tim Miller also did a fantastic job with how they did all the stuff. So, I mean, there had to be some pretty big differences to leave over that.
The funny thing is, the opening of the Deadpool credits for the director, it says an overpaid hack. So, and now
Yeah.
he's gone. So, I don't know who they're gonna get to direct it though. A lot of people are saying Matthew Vaughn. I'd be fine with that. I know Ian hates Matthew Vaughn for no reason, but that's
I don't
one of
hate
Ian's
Matthew Vaughn.
things.
I just don't get the hype behind him.
Because he only makes good movies, not necessarily great movies, but he makes good movies. I'm gonna search up his movies right now.
That's what I'm doing right now too. James, what did you think? What did you think of Tim Miller leaving?
As I already said it, I think the movie will be just fine. It's Ryan Reynolds' baby. He'll be the one setting all, like, he'll basically become director. He could become director and it'd be fun.
Eh.
He's directed like 5 movies.
What? Yeah,
So-
and they're all good. Your point?
I've never heard of Stardust or Layer Cake.
People said Stardust was really good. I know it has Daredevil in it. Yeah, it's got 76% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Never heard of Layer Cake.
I've heard of Layer Cake because it's supposed to be a guy.
Oh, it's James Bond. It's James Bond.
You heard Layer
First Class is
back.
like the only great movie I'd say he's made. Everything else is good, but First Class is great.
I still think Kingsman's overrated.
Kingsman.
I like Kingsman.
I thought Kingsman was really good.
Of course you'd like Kingsman, James.
R.I.P.
I think Kick-Ass was pretty good. It wasn't anything amazing, but it was at least above average.
Caden, you
Uh,
stay right here.
X-Men First Class wasn't that good.
All right, so who would you want to direct Deadpool 2? James, who would you want? You get to pick the director.
I already told you Ryan Reynolds could just take over, and I think it would
So you
be
want
fine.
Ryan Reynolds, who has never directed.
Jack
Okay.
Nicholson is Scooby-Doo.
I think it would be fine if he took over.
Dylan, who do you want?
I'd be down for Matthew Vaughn. But I mean, if I could get any pick, Tarantino, obviously. He's been doing
His-
those style movies forever. He'd be perfect for Deadpool. Violent,
You'd have
raunchy, funny movies. That's what Tarantino's been doing forever. He'd be perfect for Deadpool.
It's gonna be like a western every single time Deadpool shoots.
He's only
off.
made like 2 westerns. That's it. His
I don't
last
know
2
who
movies
I'd
were
want.
westerns. That's why everyone thinks he does westerns.
I don't know who I'd want. I can't really think of a
So
person.
you asked
that-
the question, don't have an answer.
I guess I would take. No one really done that style. Like even Tarantino has like a different style to it. I don't know. Maybe Guy Ritchie. I think he'd be interesting as
Caden,
Deadpool.
stay right here, you betrayer.
Oh, Caden, don't you leave, Caden. No, I like. I think I would take him. I think I would take Guy Ritchie.
Take Guy Ritchie.
Yeah.
I'd be down for Guy Ritchie, as you know. He's my favorite director, but I don't know. I don't know how he'd be for Deadpool.
I don't know either.
Okay, so now we got Lando in the Han Solo film confirmed. We got the casting, Donald Glover. So, what do you guys think about that? I'm excited to see him
I don't know.
lose the Millennium Falcon. See how Han loses the Millennium Falcon to him.
I don't care. I'm tired of them trying to cast people. I given up on Disney. They just don't care about my childhood at all. So I kind of don't care about casting anymore.
What? Well, how,
Play a
how did we
child
get
film.
to there?
Because I don't want these characters to be cast. I didn't want to see a Han Solo. I didn't want to see a Lando Calrissian. The people that played them were perfect for the character. They cannot be replaced. I don't want to see it.
They aren't replacing them. They're just making them younger.
That's replacing them.
No, it's not. How's
See,
it replacing them, man? It's not
What
like they're
character, what
remaking.
character are they playing? What
not
character
like
are they
they're-
playing, James? What character are they playing?
They're not remaking episodes. 4,
What
5,
character?
6,
What
they'll have new
character
actors.
is Danny Glover playing?
Lando. Or hold up, my like.
There
it's on
we
a
go,
timer.
Caden. Kevin.
There you go.
Oh my gosh! I just saw the sun.
James. Who is Danny Glover playing?
He's playing Lando Calrissian.
And who is what's his name? Alden or what's the other guy's name who's playing Han?
Well, I don't know.
Who? So who was originally cast as
What?
Lando, James?
Hey,
Uh,
you guys are having a
was?
very boring conversation. I'll say this: I'm excited to
I
see
still want
how we lose
Yeah,
the Millennium
I-
Falcon to Lando. Again, like I said from the beginning, this is so uninteresting to me as far as the movie goes because we don't need a young Han Solo movie. We just don't. There's no point.
Yep.
But they're making
want
one, so at least they're giving us an interesting scenario to see how he lost the Millennium Falcon. Donald Glover's a good actor, but I don't think he's really the right choice for Lando. Like, he doesn't look like him to me, and I don't, just like the guy who's playing Han Solo doesn't look like him. I don't know. I don't
Well,
think
a guy-
either of
a
the,
guy
I don't think the
that's 5'8"
casting
they.
has been so
They
great
aren't
for the young Han
replacing
Solo
them though.
movie.
They're just getting younger actors. Just like when they got younger Darth Vader.
I used DX Story to record with.
Oh my God, James. Darth Vader was behind a mask. It didn't matter who played him. It literally didn't.
No,
Darth Vader was a
have you
mask.
never seen the original episode 6 before they had the remastered with what's his name, Hayden in it?
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah.
hate that. I hate them putting Hayden in there. I still hate that to this day.
Yeah, Danny Glover's the guy from Lethal Weapon.
I just don't care for it. I don't want this. I'll go see the movie because Disney has me hooked like that. But I don't care about these castings. Literally, I don't care about any of them. The only thing I want is an Obi-Wan Solo movie with Obi-Wan
Getting
with
too
Obi-Wan
old for
Kenobi.
this.
Obi-Wan Skywalker.
I want Obi-Wan Kenobi. I want Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan Kenobi in this Obi-Wan Solo film. All I want.
Okay, and the last thing we got, unless there's more comic book news, and then we'll go to just chat stuff, is the Assassin's Creed trailer. James, did you even watch it? The new
Is there like a
No.
new one?
No,
Is there a new
no,
one?
he saw
I
that.
haven't
He's
seen
like
the
Assassin's
Yeah,
Creed
there's
2.
a new one.
I haven't seen
Dylan,
the-
there it is. Dylan, there. You see it over James's right shoulder? Do you see the evilness?
Oh, the fan.
The fan. There it is.
But okay,
I find that my room gets pretty hot without it.
you're in Colorado. We're in Florida, and we don't have a stupid fan like that. Okay,
It's pretty
Ian,
hot.
what are your thoughts on the new Assassin's Creed trailer? Since I know that's your boy Michael Fassbender.
He is a fantastic actor, but whoever's picking the music for these trailers just needs to stop. Like
I know
they don't.
the first one I saw, it looked horrible.
First
What?
trailer was good, just the music
Shut
was
your
awful.
shut your whore mouth.
I thought it looked horrible.
It looked good. Besides the music choice, it still is good. Michael Fassbender looks fantastic, but the music choice isn't very good. But I'm really excited for it because you know Michael Fassbender's gonna give 110%.
I'm excited. My only problem is, like they said before, when they're like, it's 60% in the present, 40% in the past. It sounds so stupid. All we want to
Yeah, I
see is what's
agree
in the
with that.
past. And this trailer was
Why you would
mostly
even
in the
wanna
present.
Make a movie off the game though.
Makes
It's-
money.
Yeah.
Besides
And
that, I don't
they're
know why you would want to other than.
Why else do you make a movie, James?
Ubisoft is
That's
setting
true.
up their own cinematic universe, though, because they got this, they got Jake Gyllenhaal for the Division movie, and a while ago they had Tom Hardy for the Splinter Cell movie. I don't know if that's still happening. Splinter Cell movie would be awesome.
Can you see James, the CEO? Why do we want to make this movie? Well, we think it's gonna make a lot of money. Why else? What other reasons do you have? Like, that's all there is, James. About making money. Companies don't greenlight projects I think are gonna lose money. Unless you're DC and Warner Brothers, and you're like, hey, let's greenlight
They
anything
just got bought by AT&T.
Yeah.
for $80 billion.
So we'll see if that affects anything. Maybe AT&T will go up and be like, stop making crap movies.
What do you guys think is the best video
You can only
game?
watch this if you bundle our dish and or
What do you guys
DirecTV.
think? What do you guys think is the best video game to movie? Like the best video game movie?
I'm
right
trying
now.
to think, what video game movies have I seen besides
Warcraft,
Hitman? I saw Hitman, that's it, so I'm gonna go with Hitman. I don't think I've seen any other. Oh yeah,
Hitman
we're
was
getting a Gears of War movie. Forgot about
You have
that.
Warcraft, you have Lara Croft Tomb Raider, you have Mortal Kombat Annihilation, Street Fighter, Alone in the Dark, Super Mario Brothers, Final Fantasy: The Spirit Within, Doom, Street Fighter, Max Payne, and The Name of the King, Prince of Persia, Silent
I've
Hill,
seen Prince of Persia, that movie's awful.
Ratchet and Clank, James's favorite,
Everyone said that was just
That was a
cutscenes
fun
from the game.
but yeah, that's all.
Need for Speed, Resident Evil.
So yeah, I've seen
But
2
that's my point.
video
Why would
game
you want to
movies.
make a movie off of a game? That's literally all it is. It's just cutscenes from the game put into a scene. It's like just
It
play
makes
the
money.
game, and you even
It
have
makes
like
money.
you have an extra like 5 hours of story if you play the game.
It makes you money. I'm gonna go see Assassin's Creed. It looks good. There so
does
many
look
video
good.
games
Probably not.
have potential to be good. Like Gears of War could be really good. I'm trying to think what other video game titles would work. I don't think Call of Duty would work, even though that's in development somewhere, or Battlefield
I
is.
think
I
it's
don't think that
better
works.
in the version of a game still, just because you have like a 9-hour story compared to what, like a 2-hour story.
Yeah, but you can do it in a movie with Assassin's Creed. The storyline's so interesting and can be made so good. You can do it.
I don't think it'll be as good.
Who would have thought back in 1980, let's send a robot back in time to kill a girl. That would be an interesting movie. Who would have thought that?
I think
What-
I think
It wasn't
yeah,
based off
video
of a game
games
though.
can be made. Into
It's
good
basically
movies.
a video game premise. Send a robot from the
No,
future
it's
back
not.
in time to kill someone.
But the point is, what I'm trying to make here is you have like a 9-hour story if you play a game, compared to if you make it into a movie, you have like a 2-hour story.
But I mean,
Batman, they already made an Uncharted movie. It's called the Indiana Jones franchise.
like, yeah, it would just be that's all it would be. It would be a reboot Indiana
It'd be
Jones.
just with different characters.
Yeah,
Different
just rename them.
That's all it would be.
Like California Brown. Terminator is great, but I'm saying the premise. Like you're sending a guy back in time into his ancestor's body.
What's up,
It's
Angel
a-
Productions?
it's an interesting premise. I like the premise. I think it's a good premise.
It's not even really. They're sending him back in time. It's
Yes,
like,
they are.
Yeah, they send him back in time. What are you talking about?
James hasn't watched
like
the
a
trailer.
virtual-
Remember? He watched one trailer and said it was
like
terrible.
It's like a virtual reality world.
It's the real world, though.
What are you talking about? I'm so confused.
Still-
James just backs away.
Because Terminator, they send him back in time. They don't send him into VR.
True
No,
that.
so we're talking about Assassin's Creed here, but
All right, someone
Assassin's
asked.
Creed is basically them sending him into a VR.
Someone asked about this, so I'm going to ask you, James, since you're a baby. Talk about the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 trailer. James, what'd you think about it?
Guardians of the Galaxy 2 trailer, I didn't like it. The trailer,
What?
yeah.
Oh my god!
It was cool to see all the characters back, but really all it was like 2 seconds.
The exact same thing.
and then cut
The
it
exact same thing as the first movie.
No, I'm saying the trailer wasn't that great. It was literally, it just showed, oh, we're bringing all these characters back, and that's all it is. It literally had each character in the trailer for maybe like 5 seconds, and it didn't really show any scenes from
They
it.
talked about dancing though, James. Wasn't that hilarious?
Yeah, then
Well,
he
that's
used
so-
little group.
I thought I
What?
actually liked the trailer, but that doesn't mean the movie's gonna be great. I thought the trailer was good.
I think my
Not
opinion
real
on-
excited because we'll see.
I think my opinion on Guardians of the Galaxy is very well documented at this point. Needless to say, I didn't care for the trailer, so I thought it was an overhyped machine. Just like everyone was just like, "OMG!" Thank God the Logan trailer dropped right after that, because if not, we would have been hearing about the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 trailer for the next week. And instead, the Logan trailer dropped 2 days later, and no one remembers Guardians of the Galaxy 2 trailer.
That's because
So-
the Guardians of the Galaxy trailer
Like
had
I
nothing in
said.
it. It literally just showed all the characters, and then
Well, it was a
cut,
teaser
cut,
for the
cut,
trailer.
cut. Yeah,
It's
it was
coming
just
later.
teasers.
But that being said, I
It was
liked
like
the
a minute-
teaser. Didn't
It's
think
like
it
a
was
minute and
great, but
a
I
half
liked it.
teaser. That's the problem, though.
Okay.
It was
James
a
is
teaser.
crazy.
I'm
It was
waiting
great.
for-
Tell him that. Jack wants me to tell you that it was great.
The Guardians of the Galaxy, there's nothing in it. There's
Look
literally
at all the
nothing.
characters.
It showed,
Look at all the characters you love.
just provide the characters, and that was it.
Have you seen Creed? No, I haven't.
Yeah, I saw Creed. It wasn't that great.
I heard it was
Everyone
really
thought it
Rocky
was-
one.
Everyone thought Creed was great. I was going into it with high expectations.
What was it? What was it? Was it literally Rocky 1 again?
Yeah, it was literally just Rocky.
I mean, that's the thing to do that year. You had Force Awakens, which was the same as Episode 4, but worse.
Except
Yeah.
they put
People
a new
love
person
that.
as the Rocky, and then they put a new person as Mickey.
Just like they put a new person in as Luke and a new person in as Vader.
Except made the
I'll be
character
here
way
till my
worse.
Wi-Fi sucks again.
Okay.
Sounds like Wi-Fi here, Danny.
Okay, chat. You guys have anything you want to talk about? Because we're all out of the topics pretty much that we had for today. So what do you guys?
Our fault. No
What-
news.
Well, yeah. What do you guys want us to talk about, or what are your guys' thoughts on what we already talked about? Deadpool 2.
They said Jurassic World 2 is gonna be scarier than the first one.
What was that in?
What?
Answer. He wants to know what was that.
What was what?
Ian's so
I don't
confused.
know. That's what he wants to know.
Oh, he said I'll be here till my Wi-Fi sucks again. I said sounds like our Wi-Fi. That's literally what it sounds like. Doctor Strange comes out soon. Are you excited? Even though the reviews for Doctor Strange have not been very out. Like they said it's a good movie, but they haven't said it's a great movie. Does that surprise you? Disappoint you? Anything?
It surprises me because generally whenever a Marvel movie comes out, it's like, hey, this is great.
Yeah, it's
And
like
this-
they're like, this is the best movie of the year.
Yeah, and then this time
Like,
they're
right
like,
off the
Man, it
bat.
doesn't sound like James at all when Guardians of the Galaxy came out. Not at all like James.
talk
Guardians of
about the
Galaxy.
Mara costume reveal.
Hey, why are you bringing it up? We're not even talking about it.
I know, that's all Ian wants to talk about. The Mara costume looks okay. Like, I don't get why Zack Snyder made it so dark in the reveal image. You want to see the costume, but he makes it where you can barely see it. When people actually,
He's
like,
all about filming in the dark. He
turned up
loves
the contrast and stuff, the costume looked alright. A lot
He
of people are
ta-
saying
he-
it looked like Rita from Power Rangers, the new one. And it kind of did.
He literally just like he loves shooting in dark scenes and stuff. I don't know why. He just likes it. I mean, yeah, they have good films, and I hope that like the visuals are spectacular, the story is interesting. I heard it's a short movie, which is weird today, where you
Justice
have movies
League?
that. Huh?
Talking about Justice League?
I'm not talking about Justice League. I'm talking about Doctor Strange because Batman mentioned it. So I
Because
was
we're just talking
Doctor
about
Strange.
Mara, so I'm so confused.
No, I'm talking about Doctor Strange. No, I heard it's a shorter movie than normal, which is weird considering you have like all movies now are 2 hours long at least. So it's kind of weird, but I'm excited for it. I hope it's good. I'm still looking forward to Assassin's Creed and Rogue One more though. But yeah,
I think Rogue One's gonna be the movie of the year so far.
yeah.
Rogue One
I
looks
thought
really
the Force
good.
Awakens. It looks great, but I don't trust Disney anymore because.
But this time
Yeah.
it's not J.J. Abrams is the good thing. I told you that Force Awakens wasn't going to be good.
Yeah, well, I
J.J.
hope.
Abrams
I
did
hope.
the same thing with Star Trek. He just remade one of the originals.
I
He
hope-
just changed around parts to make.
I
it
hope
seem
it's not
to
like,
whatever it was.
I hope that all those reshoots weren't like how the studio wanted it, and it was actually Garth Edwards getting what he wanted. I hope it wasn't the rumor that oh, the studio wants different.
Yeah. The Power Rangers
Oh.
movie looked better than I thought it would be. I thought looked at first after the
still
costume
like
reveal,
the
I'm like,
suits.
this movie's going to be awful. And then the trailer was like, it's okay. Probably going
What
to be
pie's
really
your
bad
favorite
though.
pie? Pie guy 147.
My favorite pie is apple pie, America.
Yeah,
Pumpkin.
talk about pie and how tasty
What?
it is, please. What?
Pumpkin's good, but it should be nobody's favorite.
Apple pie's
What?
the best.
Exactly, America. You're in the army. You should eat apple pie every night at dinner.
We're
Like,
at a
come
we're
on,
at a
James.
record.
Internet.
We're at a hold on. We
I
are
think
at
they kicked me
a.
out.
So let's say something real quick. We're at a record low of 10 viewers, and we're talking about pie.
That's
The
what they
lowest
wanted to
I've
talk
ever had
about.
during any of these
Yeah,
streams.
we're just going through the comments right now.
We're talking about.
They said
Talk
apple
about
pie.
how weird James' taste in movies is.
I mean, he has terrible taste. What else there's
That's
to
all
say?
Ian's ever gonna bring up.
Apple pie is the best. See, everyone's saying apple pie,
is
James.
the best, to be honest.
Danny, I don't understand how the originals are so much better than the Force Awakens. So much better, like 20 billion times
J.J.
better.
Abrams remade the Star Wars New Hope. That's all he did.
Yeah, we
Oh,
talked
yeah,
about this
okay.
last week. We tend to do that a lot, it seems, just talking about stuff that we talked about before. Especially with Ian bringing up Guardians every 2 seconds.
Yeah, every 2 seconds. Whenever
This
I'm
is
here.
Guardians.
Alright, well,
Guardians.
How do you think the Fox Marvel universe will go now that we don't have Wolverine anymore? How do you think that will? Because there's no plans right now for next X-Men movie. There's no like set in stone. Deadpool's really the only franchise that's going to keep going. So how do you think it's going to proceed with the Fox Marvel universe now? Because Deadpool is the flag bearer now because the main stories don't have Like they have under contract, but there's no plans for one right now. It's not in
I
production or
thought
anything.
I thought we were getting Dark Phoenix Saga again. That's what they're setting up for.
That's what they were saying, but there's no production on it, no pre-production, no nothing on it right now because
That
Bryan
doesn't
Singer
mean
wants to take.
anything. We're
Yeah,
getting
but that
Dark
means
Phoenix
we're
Saga Part 2.
at least 2.5 years away from a movie, at least. So, do you think it's gonna just start like disappearing? Because that's a long time. Because we're not getting Deadpool in 2018, so that's a long time for them to be without a movie.
Not really. When did Days of Future Past come out?
2014.
Exactly. And we just got
But,
X-Men Apocalypse.
but we've had 2 movies in that time. We've had 2 movies.
I'm talking
You know?
about not in main X-Men.
No, but in the Fox Marvel universe, and we
We're
have
not
Fantastic
talking
Four.
about that. You were talking about main X-Men. Now you're like, but spinoffs. We're not talking about that. We got
I
Logan,
mean-
then we got Deadpool the next year, so that's 2 movies. There you go.
I guess I mean after it, how it's gonna proceed.
You're just all over the
But-
place with this.
Damn.
You were talking about main
Awesome.
movies, and you're like, but spinoffs, and so I bring up spinoffs, and you're like, well, I was talking about main movies.
I mean
Do
the
they
whole
still have
universe in
what's
general.
his name playing Gambit? Channing Tatum.
That's
No one
been
knows.
that's a production limbo for the longest time. Like there's like
So I haven't heard anything about that in a while.
yeah because the director dropped out, and then there was rumors that Channing Tatum dropped out,
No,
and then
Ian
another
has not
director
read
came-
any of DC Rebirth at all.
and then the original Rebirth or the second Rebirth.
Talking about at DC Rebirth, you haven't read any of it.
Oh, I don't watch Harry Potter, so I can't talk about that.
Gambit
Say,
was
yo!
canceled, and now it's like in limbo, and I don't know where Gambit's at now.
Christian Bale or Val Kilmer? Christian Bale 100 times over. Pitch villain, go Batman solo failed. They already have a villain.
Deathstroke's the villain.
Yeah.
I think Logan
Um,
will do well. I don't think he'll do extremely good in the box office. I don't think it'll break records, but I think it'll do good.
Yeah, it will be good because this is the last time, so everyone will flock to see it. If Hugh Jackman dies, it'll make even more money. But
Well,
So if you guys want to make it good, just go hunt out Hugh Jackman.
well, Furious 7 made tons of money because of the fact that Paul Walker died. Same thing with Heath Ledger, and that was an amazing movie. But
Dylan, would you want a City of Assassins movie?
yes, that'd be great, but they won't do it because they won't make Batman look like that. They won't do it.
Yeah, we've learned.
DC has
from
way
the
too
DC
much pride in Batman. They won't do it.
Yeah.
I'd love a City of Assassins movie. It'd be great.
We'll
My
never.
favorite Deathstroke storyline, but won't happen.
X-Men: The Last Stand is by far worse than Apocalypse.
I
By
liked
far.
Apocalypse.
Yeah, I did too.
Apocalypse was pretty good.
Wow, we all agree on a movie. Yay. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, they just won't let Batman get hurt. Like, Batman's the only. Like I said, the only character Ray could not beat is Batman because Batman's fans will not let him lose to anyone.
I disagree.
Ray is like.
I disagree.
I don't. I
If
think
they
Ray
actually
could beat anyone
faced
but
off,
Batman.
I'm not talking about like who would actually win. I'm talking about who like the fans and stuff. Well, studios. If studios were behind it, Batman is a white male. He would lose.
He's the only white male character that cannot lose. He is. He's the only
He got
one.
his back broken by Bane. He would lose.
He ended up winning. Like he
Because he
cannot.
did a
Especially
few
this
push-ups in
Batman.
jail, which is the most
push-ups.
retarded thing ever. But he
If
would
you
Batman-
have
lose.
any back problems, start doing some push-ups right now. That's
Yeah,
Dr.
if you
This
break your
Batman
back.
took on Superman and defeated him with ease.
That's
Like
because this Superman's retarded. Anyone could beat him. That's why the group to take him down was a crocodile man, a crazy girl with a bat, a guy who could shoot real good, because they know, hey, this Superman's retarded. We can get even more retarded people to take him down. Let's see,
best Harley Quinn actress. Well, obviously Margot Robbie,
Harley-
but I just don't like the way they wrote her. I just hate the way they wrote Harley Quinn.
well,
Stop,
I mean,
Abby.
if we're talking about actual actresses, I think there's only 2. If we're talking about voice actresses, Arlene Sorkin is obviously the best. I honestly don't like Tara Strong's Harley. She's like
By the way, that's what James
serviceable
being
at
Harley
best.
Quinn for Halloween this year. So if you guys want some pictures
Oh,
of
yeah.
James, he's been working out real hard doing all those squats to get ready to wear those shorts.
Oh yeah, I need that booty pop.
Who's gonna be your
Daddy's
Mr.
little
J,
monster.
James?
I haven't decided that yet.
His sergeant. He got his back broken unless crazy murder becomes Batman.
We're talking about the movies. That's why we're talking about Ray and Batman.
I'd
See.
say it's. I don't know who that is.
Uh,
My daddy's Harley
okay.
Quinn this year. Yes, well, Harley Quinn is in what 9 days. Harley Quinn is showing up.
Yeah,
What's the pictures, James?
short shorts and
Daddy Daddy's
Get
little
that
monster
belly
shirt.
riff going on.
Are you gonna put all the tattoos on yourself? Or you got some people helping you.
Jenny, I'm gonna get this for real.
That would be great.
Heath Ledger or Mark Hamill?
Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill every day and twice on Sunday.
Mark Hamill's just a voice.
But I mean, back in the
Mark
day,
Hamill's Luke Skywalker.
back in the day, he could have played him
He
for
didn't
real,
say
though.
he didn't
and
say
he'd
Mark
been-
Hamill
No,
a Joker or
No,
Heath
Mark
Ledger
Hamill,
Joker.
it's just a voice and everything, but Star Wars, the new one.
Yeah, he was
Nothing.
no voice.
It's like he makes a living off of voice acting, and then
Yeah,
in one movie he makes an
AT&T
appearance in
bought,
like 30 years.
bought
He doesn't say a
WB
word.
for 80 billion.
I know that was. I still wish you would have said something, but I mean, I don't know how that's the
He's a
actual
voice actor, and they have him have no lines.
He's Luke Skywalker. Okay, he
He's
can
a
everything.
voice actor.
That was one of the few
He's
parts that I
And then they
liked
have him
about the
stand
movie.
around.
John DiMaggio was good as Joker and Under the Red Hood, but he's not my favorite by any means.
I don't know. No job for Joe. I don't know. I
He voiced him
No.
in Under the Red Hood. He did good, but not amazing.
yeah, he did all right. The reset photos from Flash of Mark Hamill as joking. What? That doesn't make any
I-
sense.
it
That-
doesn't
I don't think he knows. I don't sentence there.
yeah, I saw they're making a Willy Wonka another movie. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't care. I don't understand why.
Oh yeah,
Like-
Juice contract anime movie's gonna be awful. I talked about that a while ago because it's based on New 52
Yes.
now for some reason. Even though Juice contract never happened in New 52, it makes no sense.
LOL. If they had to recast Luke, who I want to play him, no
Like,
one.
what, younger Luke? Or
If,
I
if
don't
we're
want
doing
to-
younger Luke, people have already said online Sebastian Stan. He's the closest thing to like that
I
looks
don't
like him.
he looks like him. I don't want Luke to be recast. Just like I don't want anyone from the originals to be recast.
not recasting him, though. They're getting a younger actor. They still have Mark Hamill playing old Luke.
But I agree in the fact that we don't need to see younger Luke or anything. We don't need any of those movies.
It's not like they're getting, oh, let's get what happened to Luke between episode 4 and episode 5, or anything
What else
like
I do
that.
that? What else I do that?
What did I
WWCU,
do?
Willy Wonka.
What else? What else? What else are they gonna show him doing, James? If he's not gonna be doing anything from 4 onward, you want to show Luke's life as a moisture farmer?
Yeah, I want to see how they get the moisture from those things. How do they even
Luke's
do
not-
that?
Luke
Where-
Skywalker, the science guy.
I want to know, is there even moisture on that planet?
Does look very dry.
mean-
Well, I don't know if there's. I don't think there's really anything else to talk about. So
Yeah, that's right. Do not recast Luke Skywalker. You do not recast him. That is the absolute. I'm. Why would?
Recasting. It's still
you guys
not
getting on
recasting.
this,
Recasting is when they remake the movies and then they recast the character. Or they make a
wrong.
sequel and they recast the character.
So who would you cast as Leia? Who would you cast as Leia for a young Leia?
I don't know. I'd have to have some time to look.
Dylan, who would you?
Natalie Portman. I think she'd be great.
Looks just like her mother.
I'd be down with that.
Uh,
Anyways,
who would you cast? Oh no.
I remember when people were saying they should get Gwen Stacy just to come back and replay Mary Jane.
Space. Oh, I take that. She'd be a better actress than what's her name.
Just dye her hair red.
Mary Jane in the original Spider-Man movies was awful. The worst part of those movies. But anyways, I think we're gonna end the stream here
But you don't
now.
like Mary Jane in the rain?
No,
Oh.
I don't know how that was PG-13 still. Alright, so there's not going to be a
Jay-
stream next week because me and Ian are going to be in Seattle, so no stream next week. Try to stream the week after that.
Me and
though.
James already gave our thoughts on the Logan trailer at the beginning of this nerd talk, so just rewind to the beginning of it and you can hear what we
Yeah,
had
this
to
will be
say.
posted on YouTube in a bit. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and we'll see you guys in like 2 weeks. Goodbye.